You put the defense in an impossible spot. Ah! Get up and hedge. The sideline is right here. Jalen Brunson will have to pick his dribble up instantly. Chris Middleton's backside out. Brook Lopez will be hedging for half a second and be able to immediately come back once the dribble's picked up and push Chris Middleton back to Josh Hart. Instead, you make Malik Beasley play from over the top. So Jalen Brunson's going to shoot into him, and this is an and one. Damian Lillard, first of all, you got to guard Donte DiVincenzo. When he comes off the handoff, you will switch. Now, Chris Middleton's got to be way more aggressive here. Way more aggressive. You're switching on to DiVincenzo. So I'm up connected to Josh Hart. Immediately ready to switch. See, look at Chris Middleton right here. Where are you? Connected. Ready to switch. Open three. The Bucks pick and roll defense. It's to give up open threes. Hedge the screen. I'm not giving up open threes to Brunson. Again, the sideline's right there. Chris Middleton standing and waiting in backside help. Push Jalen Brunson out. Could you imagine playing for this? Wide open three. Chris Middleton, for whatever reason, is not interested in getting in a defensive stance. On the palms of his feet, ready to slide. Okay, fine. So Pat Connaughton in the strong side corner. Josh Hart is not a good three-point shooter. So I can get real aggressive in the gaps right here. So don't backpedal. Get up and force Jalen Brunson into some help right here with Pat Connaughton. You got to force him to the strong side of the floor. This is not defense. You just backing up. Now Jalen Brunson can go wherever he wants. You didn't force him anywhere into help, and this is easy. The Bucks are trapping here for no reason. First of all, there's nothing but help on the strong side of the floor. I have 3 Bucks bodies in the gaps right here. Why is Bobby Portis not just up forcing Jalen Brunson into help? Fine, but if you're trapping, you know you're trapping, right? You worked on this, right? So Bobby Portis, you got to get up and force Jalen Brunson into this trap. You cannot let him turn the corner. Bobby Portis is backing up. Jalen Brunson just turned the corner. Everyone's open. So DiVincenzo can easily pump and go on this drive, draw help, and now there's no one to box out Hartenstein. Here's one of the zillion issues with drop coverage. Pat Connaughton's got to just guard the ball. When Jalen Brunson comes off the screen, you can start to fight over the top of the screen. All right? See, this is why you hedge. Because Pat Connaughton does not need to immediately get over the screen because you're cutting that dribble off right there. And again, the sideline's right there. AJ Green's waiting in backside help. Brook Lopez will be hedging for half a second and easily coming back to Mitchell Robinson once the dribble's picked up and pushing AJ Green back to Josh Hart. But you're in drop coverage, so Pat Connaughton's feeling like he's got to get over the top of the screen immediately, so he leans towards it early, and Jalen Brunson just refuses it and blows by him the other way. That's Doc Rivers, this coach. He is a disgusting human being. Just count the mistakes. Count them. Ball gets swung to the high post. Damian Lillard. I'm instantly rotating the ball. Top of the key with my feet set, defensive stance. Ready to zoom with Donte DiVincenzo if he comes across the perimeter right here. You just tiptoeing back, you're not ready to guard. Not in a defensive stance. Now, on this handoff, first of all, Damian Lillard's got to fully be committed to going under, and Brook Lopez has got to obviously get up and jam the screener. So Brook Lopez doesn't jam the screener. Damian Lillard's going to try and go over the screen first, so he's going to be on the other side late, and DiVincenzo's right to the rim, drawing 2, and there's Hartenstein. Damian Lillard's just not ready to guard on this switch. If you know you're switching, I'm up level to Josh Hart right here. Ready to get in a defensive stance, ready to guard on the switch. Not even close. You're not connected to Josh Hart. You're not ready to slide your feet. So that's it. You're coming uphill. He's going downhill. All right, so where's my help? It's in the middle of the floor, right? So we're up for forcing OG Anunoby to the middle of the floor. Look at Damian Lillard playing 4 steps off and opening his hips up away from where there's any help. So you're off balance. That's just horrendous. Damian Lillard, again, is not ready to switch. You're guarding deep. First of all, why is my back not to the baseline? Feet set, ready to guard. And then I got to be up, if I know I'm switching. So I'm seeing DiVincenzo set the screen. Where are you? Get up, ready to guard. You're playing 5. Look at this. Now you're coming uphill again as Jalen Brunson's coming downhill. Cooked. +1. Damian Lillard again. Just slide your feet. Why? Show your hands. Why do you got to gamble right here? Look at this. You gamble right here. So as opposed to you being able to stay, look at OG Anunoby's got inside position immediately off that gamble that forces help at the rim, and DiVincenzo's wide open. This is just coaching. This is just completely disrespectful. Doc Rivers is he's everything wrong with the world that he makes a single dime coaching basketball. It's a down screen right here. Brook Lopez must be connected to Isaiah Hartenstein. You've got to get your arms extended here so Jalen Brunson can't curl and Malik Beasley has time to get over the screen. You're nowhere. Jalen Brunson's curling right off this, wide open for three. This Bucks team, every single coach on this staff should never be in basketball again. This is like, so Jalen Brunson, they're ISOing Jae Crowder on Jalen Brunson, right? So I'm shading him to the middle of the floor where I have help. This is like, look where Jae Crowder is forcing him to, opening his hips up to, away from the help. You're letting him go into empty space and you get cooked and there's no one there. The Bucks are such a circus. What is Jae Crowder doing? You're standing in the middle of nowhere. If you're going to double, I got to block Jalen Brunson's vision to that pass to the corner and Josh Hart. Then we rotate from there. Malik Beasley goes to the corner, Giannis goes to the wing, and Jae Crowder ends up on OG Anunoby. But you're not blocking Jalen Brunson's vision. He has any pass he can make. You're standing in the middle of nowhere, and no one rotates. Giannis Antetokounmpo is opening up his hips to the strong side of the floor here. So Damian Lillard, you know he's coming here. I've got to be in the gaps. This is not an option. If my feet are set, I'm in a defensive stance. I can stunt at the ball. I can recover. You're not giving up open threes. But Giannis is forcing Jalen Brunson towards this side of the floor. Like, where is Damian Lillard? You know he's coming here. So the plan was to just let Jalen Brunson go right to the rim? It's just unbearable. Damian Lillard again, like you're supposed to be switching. Why am I not up level with Miles McBride here, ready to switch, ready to guard? Like you're just not, look at this, you're not even close. And by the way, Pat Connaughton, get underneath the screener so I'm in the gaps. So Damian Lillard's not ready to guard. Connaughton switches over the top. That's where his help would be right there. And it's two. Why is Bobby Portis not just sliding his feet here? You're going up against Bojan Bogdanovic. Why can't we just get in a defensive stance on the palms of our feet ready to slide? Well, this is not defense. He's just dribbling casually in your back, pedaling every step of the way. So, all right, where's our help coverage? Again, the middle of the floor. Look at this. You're just backpedaling and backpedaling and backpedaling. Why are the Bucks trapping off of Dante DiVincenzo? Again, I have help right there in the gaps on the strong side of the floor. Why can't we just force Jalen Brunson into some help where we can stunt, recover, don't have to rotate? But all right, Damian Lillard's coming to trap. Like what? You're not even forcing Jalen Brunson to where the trap is. So now you end up with 3 Bucks players having to guard the ball right here. So, and DiVincenzo's wide open, the best 3-point shooter on the team. It's the same thing. Damian Lillard, you got Malik Beasley is essentially trapping. He's helping. Why are you not up forcing him into this help? Okay, so you get beat the other way, of course, because you're poorly coached. What about Giannis right here? OG Anunoby's hurt and has been shooting the ball terribly. Why are we not in the gaps here? Why are we not in a defensive stance with our feet set? So there's no place for Brunson to go to. Stunt, recover. Like, what is Giannis doing? So, 2, this is just next level unbelievable. Bobby Portis is switching. There's less than 5 seconds on the shot clock. Why are you not up with Isaiah Hartenstein ready to switch? So now, not only are you not going to be ready to switch, your immediate move is to gamble right here. Look, instantly gambling right here. Not ready to slide my feet. All right, fine. There's less than 5 seconds on the shot clock. Don't backpedal on DiVincenzo. There's no time. Again, help is in the middle of the floor if you need it. Get up and shade him to the middle of the floor. But you're backing up. There's 2.7 seconds on the shot clock. So you gamble, back up, and 3.